We haven't even got the time to get it in the yard and unload it. That is how busy we are. £15, we got one. I've taken you guys to the top of the yard, which gives you the best seat in the house. 50 bales already down there. It's raining tyres, people. For the R8 V10 Spider. Welcome back, guys. Today is episode 3 of A Day in the Scrapyard. At the minute we're a bit understaffed, we're struggling, we're busy, so I don't know what direction this video is going to go in today, but it will be good. As you can see behind me, we've got Copart. This is their third delivery of the day. This is Copart Sandwich. We've got about 150 cars out of Copart at the minute, so we're struggling to get them all back. We haven't got enough lorry drivers, they can't do enough deliveries, so it's a bit of a nightmare. I was tempted not to film today, guys, because it's been so stressful in the yard this week, but I thought I do enjoy this and I want to give you guys something to watch this week, and I don't want to let you down, so I bloody hope you enjoy this one. Just down at the bottom of the yard, we've just had a skip delivered and we've got some OA. This stuff has to be sorted separately, and I'm going to jump in the machine now and sort it and put it over the back there. I've got a little bit more to do, so I'm going to crack on with that, get that finished, because we're understaffed at the minute. The driver's not here, so I've got to fill in and do what I can. Got to get all of this over into that far corner. It's a bit packed over there, so I think later on we've got another lorry coming in, which is loading the OA out, so we can clear up a bit of space in that bay at the back. Then we've got some more material to shear later on when another bin arrives with some more metal in. So busy day down in the bottom of the yard, and I'll speak to you guys in a little while. Ready? Right, mate.
Maybe that tomorrow as well.
Right, so I'll have it for tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow, first load. You're going to get it today now?
Yeah, I'll grab it today, yeah.
The reason I was asking about tyres, you remember?
For the Transit Connect?
Yeah, we've got one so far. Yeah, he's got one.
Alright.
So I said just put it on the side.
And there's only 2 in it?
Yeah,
Probably next week we'll have it, won't we?
yeah.
Alright. So Tony's just got back from Rochford. He's been there this morning, he's off to Sandy this afternoon to try and clear the backlog of cars that we've got out. We've got over 70 cars between Sandy and Rochford, and then another 80 at Sandwich. So just to give you guys a little bit of an idea to how busy we are, if you come over here, you can see we've actually got the 6-car transporter in the yard unloaded. We haven't even got the time to get it in the yard and unload it. That is how busy we are. But it will be done probably tomorrow. That's the plan, to get it sorted, because somebody's back out in it on Monday, and obviously they can't drive it out like that at a minute. One thing I didn't show you in the first yard tour is our tyre bay. So if you are in the local area, Dartford is where we're based, and you need a tyre fitted, we've got anything from 17 inches, 14s, 15s, 13s, anything, we've got it. So bear that in mind if you're about and you need a tyre, we've got a tyre bay for you. If any of you guys are looking for a pink fluffy subwoofer for the back of your car, £15, we've got one. Fits perfectly. State of the art, 2020, FU, track 10 active, fly mode, subwoofer, pink. First come, first serve. When I woke up this morning, I had a look at the weather forecast. They didn't tell me that it was raining tyres. Have a look at that. Look, there's tyres everywhere. We've got a tyre lorry coming in tomorrow to collect all the tyres, so do not worry, they will be gone, but it's raining tyres, people. I'm just taking you up to the top of the yard. You haven't actually been up there yet. There's a point on top of the containers where we can stand, and I can show you literally the whole yard working. So we're going to get up there. I'm going to answer a few of the questions that I see in the comments on the last video. I'm just going to put a little bit of a time lapse up there so you can see the yard in action yourself, undisturbed, so you haven't got to hear my boring voice keep going on about it. I've taken you guys to the top of the yard, which gives you the best seat in the house. If this was a boxing match, you'd have to pay over £1,000 for a ticket here. This is ringside. Behind me, we've got the big scrap handler, who is currently processing cars, turning them into little squares, which is called baling. But if you look down here, you can see we've got about 50 bales already down there. So we've got 2 lorry loads this afternoon coming in to take them out, free up some space, because we've got so much in the yard to process. Just take a quick look over there and you can see we've got over 50 cars on the ramps down there, and then over the back we've got another 150 cars ready to process. So I've got cars coming out of my ears. The picking machine is still up and running, which is fantastic because it's been a bit temperamental for the last couple of weeks. She's down there cracking on, stripping the wire and all the aluminium out of the cars. We've got the forklift driver going to and from delivering cars to the depollution bay, flat out all day. We're trying to process over 70 cars today, so it's a big, big push from the boys. I'll leave a little time lapse on now so you can see a little bit of the yard at work. Talk of the devil, the lorry's actually just pulled up, ready to be loaded with bales. And I will show you that happen from here. The lorry pulls right back down past the baler, ready to be loaded. You can roughly get about 24 tonne of bales on the load. In the background as well, you can see the forklift is now back to work. Thanks for whoever it was who commented on the video that he had a flat tyre. I got it sorted Monday morning. I didn't actually spot it in the video, so it was actually helpful for you commenting that, so thanks for that. So, as you can see right down here, this is the new bin we've built. It's only about 3 months old. The EA said that we needed a bin that didn't leak any oil. So we created that bad boy down there where we store our steel and our alley engines down there. If you look, you can just see we've got some alley engines and steels and so what will happen is, once he has been loaded, he'll go onto the Weighbridge and check that the weight is right. If it's too low, we'll then try and load more on, because there's no point leaving the yard underweight, because it's only going to cost us more money to transport it next time. We're going to get as much on this load as possible. He'll get on the Weighbridge, weigh it. If it's all good, do the consignment notes, then off he goes to the yard where they'll process it on the other end. As you can see, he's now pulling onto the Weighbridge. Hopefully the weight's right, and then see you later, off the bales go. The lorry driver goes into a little hut on the side of the offices. and in there the numbers are displayed for the weights from the Weighbridge, but only we can see them. We then write them down, put them on the notes, hand them over, and then he goes. That is where the Weighbridge is, just right at the front in the middle there. After this video goes live, I'm going to be in the comments for 30 minutes answering any questions. Any questions I don't answer, I'll try and get answered in next week's video. And if there's anything you want to see specifically, like somebody said, pull the copper wire out the dashboard, pulling the dashes out, I will show that in next week's video. So if you've got anything like that you want to see, put it in there and I'll try and incorporate it as best as I can, guys. I'm going to get down from this area now because it's so loud and the noise is doing my head in. But if you remember in the last episode, I did say I was buying a new supercar. I have bought it, so let's get around there having a look. 3, 2, 1. To my left, I've got a new guest for the channel. I'd like a warm welcome, please, for the R8 V10 Spider. And if you want to find out why that is the biggest headache I've got at the minute, wait for my next video where I do a full review and in-depth talk as to how much I paid for it and what's wrong with it. So that wraps up today's episode, which is the third of the Day in the Scrapyard series. Apologies guys if I seem a little bit deflated or stressed out. I am. I've had a bit going on this week. We've been understaffed out there. We're so busy, so it's just been a bit of a struggle this week. Obviously with the COVID measures increasing as well, it's been taking its toll on me, and as it has probably everybody. So I hope you're all staying safe, abiding by the rules, because we want to get out of this as soon as possible. And I do love making the videos. I said at the start I want to bring one to you every week, so I'm going to keep that promise, and the show must go on, as they say in Hollywood, which is where I'm going to end up one day. But in all seriousness, I do really enjoy what I do. I'm loving the support you're giving me. I'm loving making content. Thank you guys again for the continued support, and let's grow this channel to over 1 million subscribers in the next year and see where we can go. But for the minute, that is today's video. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.